talking to random women isn't sexual harassment, right? I remember I was in the shopping centre, right? And I was walking about. I was literally just walking about. I was with my friend and these two girls, right? These two girls were my friends as well. I did want to smash them both, but whatever. You're like fucking 16. What does it matter? Walking around this shopping centre, and my mate, I see a girl. I don't think much of it. My mate goes up to her and asks for her number or Instagram. It was one of them. And I thought, what the fuck? You can't go up to a girl and speak to her. And I thought in my head, you can't do that. I never saw anyone. I never saw no one on YouTube. I never saw no one anywhere go up to a girl and speak to her. And I thought it was fucking crazy. Like, you just speaking to a random person. Like, I always thought that was like, I don't know, like, I just thought you couldn't do that just because you weren't supposed to. Like, but that's the issue there. It's like, you speaking to that random person over there makes you a better person. It's like when he went around and he spoke to loads of people this day, like, afterwards he told me, right, he was fronting, he just wanted to be accepted into the friendship group. Like, I was mates with him, but he weren't actually mates with my other mates, and I had a big friend group, and he wanted to get into that. So he was fronting, and he was basically saying, he was acting something like he's not. That was his first time cold approaching anyone, he told me. But I didn't know what cold approaching was. I didn't know cold approaching was going up to a girl and going to go speak to her and trying to get a number. I didn't know you could do that. Like, I generally didn't. So I thought, bro, that I thought it was weird, but like I liked it. I knew it was right straight away because I just thought it's the right thing to do. Go speak to someone, and if you don't, you're kind of weird not for doing that. Hello. And that's the thing. Like, if you just someone walks past you, you don't say hello and stuff like that, someone's gonna be like, just act normal and they're just gonna speak to someone. Like, I've been with mates and I've been like, there's a sexy girl there, I'm gonna go speak to her. Or he's been like, oh my gosh, look at her ass. And I've been like, yeah mate, look at her ass. And I'm like, I'm gonna go speak to her. And he goes, no, well you can't go speak to her because like, no, you can't. You're just objectifying her. Like, if you see a woman and like, you think, oh yeah, she's hot, that's okay. Like, you're a man, obviously you're gonna think that. Even if you was a woman and you go, that guy's hot, right? That's okay. Like, you're not objectifying them. You're just saying she's hot, like, because she is. But you're gonna just sit here and fucking go back to your house and masturbate. Are you actually gonna do that? Are you gonna do that? No, like, obviously not. Go speak to her, bro. Like, what's the worst that could happen? And these are the same type of people to be like, no, like, you can't go speak to her. I was in a shop the other day and I was with like some army mates, and like, I go to the shop with some army mates when I'm on camp. That guy back home who I was talking about, who goes cold approach everyone, like, his character is so desirable, if that makes sense. Like, if you saw him, you'd want to be mates with him. But the people here are a bit different. So I'll go to the shop and I was like to this girl, like, no, she was a woman and I thought she was kind of attractive. So I was like, excuse me, are raspberries good? And all I hear is this guy in the background going, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, he's so insecure about himself, he can't think that I'm speaking to someone. And he told everyone back on camp about it. Like, this happened to me multiple times now. And it's not like actually the cold approach, like go and speak to the girl, what's the problem for me? It's the fucking what other people will think. Like, I definitely feel you, bro. Like, you know when you like want to go speak to a girl, but you're with a group of friends and it's like, you can't go speak to her because you know them friends would just make fun of you for that. You're more scared of what they will think than what she will think. Like, I know, bro, you would go up to her and you don't feel nothing. You don't feel anxiety. Like, you want to go speak to her and go, hello, how are you doing? Like, I know I was naturally like this because I remember a new girl came into school, right? And I thought, yeah, she's right. Like, I thought she was kind of attractive, to be fair. So I just fucking grabbed my balls and I went up to her. I was like, hello, what's your name? And she was speaking. I was just being like, oh yeah. What school did you come from? And whatever. And it just went quiet because I was thinking about what to say. And this fucking girl was like, well, this is awkward now. No, you just made it fucking awkward, you fucking... Like, I just wanted to, like, just fucking jab her in her face when she said that. Because it's like, after that, I thought, oh no, you can't go speak to a girl anymore. And like, I remember they rinsed me for this, for a while. But it's like, I liked her, so I went up to her and I spoke to her. And I think like every man's wired like this, but because you watch like too many films, like I'm fucking a culprit for that, and you watch too much shit like 13 Reasons Why and stuff like that, you think every time you meet a girl like, oh no, she might cause sexual harassment because that might happen because, I don't know, because Jessica and fucking Bryce Hall I don't fucking know anymore. Like, they might like fucking come back and like say you did something weird. Like, that's a possibility, bro. That is a possibility. But the thing is, what I'm saying is, don't ever be scared of going to cold approach someone because what fucking Harry would say about you. Like, fuck Harry. Fuck that guy. That guy's the same guy who will go home and masturbate to tranny porn. If you're doing that in your spare time, go for it, mate. But like, but fucking fuck him. Go up to her and go speak to her, bro. If you like what she looks like. I'm just telling you this to you, bro. I'm saying this to myself. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, I see a hot girl over there. I want to go speak to her. Sometimes you get a little bit anxious and you're like, no, I don't want to speak to her because I'm too anxious. Okay, I understand that. But don't ever say, bro, like, I heard this from a YouTuber called Hamza, right? And it's so fucking true. Don't ever say to yourself, right, you're not going, no, actually, I don't want to speak to her. She's not even hot anyway. Like, I remember him doing that, the same thing. It was like, these are the people who are fucking watching tranny porn and like, I don't know, fucking finger in the bumhole, right? Like, if you want to do that in a spare time, like I said, go for it, bro. Go finger your bumhole watching tranny porn, right? I don't really care what you do, bro. But like, don't bring that onto me. Don't bring your fucking weird energy onto me. And if you're hanging around with people who just make fun of you for cold approaching, maybe you've got a bigger issue. You need new friends. Like, I know these people in the camp, that them same guys, I would never go out with them ever again. Not even to the shop. Just because, like, I saw a hot girl. Actually, I told a lie just then. I did go out with one of these guys again, and I saw these two hot girls, and they were pretty hot. They were like, I would say a 6 or 7 out of 10, not fucking this shit, like an actual 6 or 7 out of 10, right? And I wanted to speak to him, but like I was so scared of what he would say because he already like told everyone in camp that I made a weird face at a woman because a woman walked past and like I don't know what she actually did, to be fair. She walked past and I just went, and he was like, do you know her? Do you know her? Do you know her? And he told everyone at camp. I was like, thought, you're a fucking weirdo, bro. Like, that's normal to me. Me and my mates do that all the time, and you told everyone in camp that I did a weird face at a lady because like she like pushed past me. Whatever. Side point anyway. And I just didn't speak to these two hot girls just because of this guy. And that's why I'm never going to hang out with this guy again. Like, yes, he's the right person, but he told everyone, like, I just thought, bro, I'm not hanging out with you. I'm not going here. I'm not going there, like, with you because it's like, you're just killing my vibe. It's like, if you're going to go to a club, bro, and like, whatever if you go to a club, I don't really give a fuck. If you go to a club or you go to a party and you go with loads of guys and they're just like, yeah, and they're just holding their drinks in the corner, go, yeah, mate, this song's lit. This song's fire, bro. This song's fire. Right? And they're just sat in the corner, but you're wanting to go approach people and they're like, nah, bro, you can't do that. You got to wait for them to come over to us. Nah, bro, nah, you got to wait for them to come to us, bro. Right? She's not going to come to you, bro. She's not going to come to you. But that's the side point anyway, right? What I'm saying is, if you go with weird people into an environment, not really weird, but people don't match your same energy, you're not really going to like do well that night. You're not going to get that girl's number. You're not going to go home with that girl. You're not going to fucking have a good time because everyone's just out there. Like, I remember I was in America and we went to this club, me and my mate, and we had such a good time, right? A fucking brilliant time. And we went later on the night with someone else and his energy just killed the whole vibe. Like, this guy, like, this girl pushed into him, and if you've never been to a club before, like, people are pushing into each other all night, like, shit just fucking happens when you're on the dance floor, right? And he pushed her back. I thought, what the fuck are you doing? You just pushed the girl back. Like, if you do that in England, that girl would probably slap you for that, and then Tyrone will come up to you and knock you out. Who the fuck's Tyrone? Me, nigga. I'm Tyrone. Right? And I was just thinking that, and when he did that, I was like, fuck that, I'm never going to the club with him again. We went to Miami, and I wanted to go out bad, and I did feel a little bit fucking ill and a little bit tired, so I needed my sleep. But I was getting the flight literally later on in that day, and I thought, fuck it, yeah, let me just go to bed, because I do not want to go to a club and just do something I don't want to do just because this fucking guy, like, this guy is fucking gonna make me just feel anxious and like just uneasy to be around. So bro, do you know what you need to do now? Speak to everyone you see. So if you saw in that video earlier, someone walked past, I don't know if you saw him, and she just ignored me. I think she was blind, so I don't think she actually heard me. Maybe she just ignored me. And then a couple walked past, and it's like, did I want anything from them? No, I just wanted to say hello. Like, speaking to everyone really will improve your fucking, talking skills, bro. Like, it will just improve everything about you. Because if you can talk to them two people, right, you can speak to you fucking that pretty girl that walks past, that fucking Jack guy who walks past, right? If you're just trying to fucking move to the 10s but you haven't moved to the 2s, you're gonna have a rough time. Like, you need that social lube, bro. Like, sometimes I'll be in a shop and I'll see a hot girl and I'll think, man, I want to speak to her. And I get all anxious inside and I'm like, no, you can't speak to her. And then she just disappears, right? It's just because I haven't lubricated. Like, do you know what lube is? Like, lube makes something go, like, basically, let's say this is going in there like this. Don't make this weird, right? I'm actually using this example because it's easy. You're going like this into something, right? But like to like have less friction and to make it go in easier, let's say it's like that. You have lube, so like it's just easier to go in, like lubricant. And with this, it's like you speaking to all these different people and then you speaking to that hot girl is so much easier. Just because you spoke to, hey, how are you? Hey, how are you? Like, you're just going to say to her randomly, hey, how are you doing? And you're going to realise in your head, man, she's hot. But it was just so easy for you to do that because you spoke to everyone today.